¿Qué?
You must be the legendary traveler. I've heard a lot about you. Oh, are you following the tournament too? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter
A
from
ver,
Steamberg.
Charlotte de Fontaine.
Posted here to cover the King
Sí,
of Invocations
me he
Grand
visto un
Prix.
par de...
Since you've also taken
Esto
interest in
me
the
espera un poco. Este va a ser personaje jugable de 4 estrellas.
Of course you'll receive payment as a contributor.
Y también he visto los...
Appear in the credits. If I'm not
Esto,
you're even acquainted with some of the
los que
contestants,
vienen, los
right?
gachapones.
I really do have an eye for a story, don't
Lo
I?
bueno de haberlo visto en diferido es que puedo adelantar las ciertas partes.
Exclusive inside scoop on the renowned traveler and secrets of the TCG tournament masters. How does that sound? It has a nice ring to it, no? It's just a working title for now. Any journalist worth their salt knows how to look past the surface and get the real story on any breaking news. But it's important to always keep the stories based on actual facts. We can always discuss more details later.
A ver qué va a ser.
Of course, I'll be covering the latest stories from the King of Invocations Grand Prix. But I'll
En
definitely
torno de la
keep my eyes open
TCG.
for any other potential news leads. When it comes to breaking news, I'm always the first on the scene. Anyway, I won't keep chatting your ear off. There's a lot more exciting news waiting to be uncovered. So let's have a look.
A ver qué cosas.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me? Wow.
A Monster, volvemos.
A card snatcher? How very interesting.
City on the Lake teams with talent in TCG
Kikaya.
tournament as young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright. All right. Say your piece, challenger.
I, Kaedahara Kazuha,
Puta, Kazuha.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
The nerve. Saying that in the presence of me and A?
Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me
Ya
in
Miko,
Fontaine,
pero...
right?
Saying
Espera.
that in the presence of me and
Me ha parecido que estaba Kli. Ah, no, Paimon.
Saying that in the
Paimon,
presence of
pensaba
me
que era
and
Kli.
A?
Era Paimon.
Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
A ver. Y Janfei. Ah, no, Charlotte.
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
If this red tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play.
Tournament? The tournament has already finished.
¿Y no?
I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment.
Rest assured, there's no destination I can't deliver to.
Y ese es el nuevo personaje. Kiara. La que Metal Gear Solid. ¿Qué clase? ¿Será catalizador pero ataque con arma, con las manos? Este arte mola mucho, ese arte mola mucho.
Wow.
Wow.
So, this is Sumeru? There are so many huge mushrooms here. They're big enough to
Yoimiya.
lie on.
Vale, primer código. Primer código. Que empezaba a 3:40. Casi un minuto de código.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Sí,
Genshin
lo
Impact
miré,
version
al
3.7
fin.
special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and I have a new friend here with me.
Make sure the truth comes first and report stories that stand out the most. This is reporter Charlotte from the Steambird. A pleasure to meet you. Hey, everybody. I'm Maya Aokitaro, the voice of Charlotte. And as mentioned just now, Charlotte is a reporter from Fontaine, and she's currently working for the Steambird, which many of you may have probably already heard of.
Oh, for sure. It's been mentioned in several places throughout the game now, and if I remember correctly, Mona also writes a column for the Steambird. So it seems like it's pretty famous, and people all across Nevada reading it.
Yes, that's right.
Pa, pa,
But
param.
I'm not the only special correspondent in our special program today. We also have other special correspondents reporting from the field.
Está aquí
to help us
escondida.
bring all the information we need about this upcoming version.
So exciting! Okay, I bet everyone's ready to see what we have in store, so why don't we dive right in?
A ver.
Okay, seems there's quite a lot going on in the picture here. I see a couple familiar faces. And let me guess, the cute one in the middle with pink hair and a camera in her hands must be Charlotte, right?
Ooh, that's right. Charlotte's the one with the camera. She is a journalist after all, so she's got her equipment ready at all times. So in the upcoming version, Charlotte will be appearing in the event storyline, where she'll be dispatched to cover
De
a
Evento.
popular Genius
Evento
Invocation
importante.
TCG competition. Given that the competition is an international event, Charlotte will be heading to several nations to gather her news materials.
Okay, that explains why we see so many friends from different nations in the picture here. Does that mean that she's going to be traveling around Tibet then?
You bet. As a foreign correspondent, she'll definitely be checking out the event venues in different locations. So get ready to embark on a Genius Invocation TCG journey.
Whoop, whoop.
However, a keen and active reporter like Charlotte won't only focus on the Genius Invocation TCG event, even though that's really important. But during this journey, she will also be investigating a very strange case alongside the traveler.
Ooh, a strange case, huh? Okay, that does actually sound really newsworthy.
Yeah, right? But that's all I can share for now. The mystery will
Ah,
be yours to
pam,
unveil
pam,
in
vale.
version 3.7. So if you want to find out what happens, then make sure you don't miss out.
Yay! We hope our travelers have a great time in this event. In addition to the event storyline we just introduced, the Adventurers Guild has also prepared some other event minigames to spice up the TCG.
Vale, con esto podrás conseguir un
There
arco.
will be a total of 4 event game modes, including a Tour of Wonders, 0-Hour Invocation, Ever-Motion Mechanical Painting, and Heart of the Dice. In a Tour of Wonders, the organizer has set up checkpoints in various nations. After you complete the required challenges by navigating obstacles or defeating monsters, you'll be able to obtain commemorative stamps at the checkpoints. So collect more of these stamps during your sightseeing tour to obtain the corresponding rewards.
Okay, I see. So the stamps will be like proof of your experience traveling in different nations during the event. You know, just like collecting stamps in a passport.
Exactly. Next, we have 0-Hour Invocation, which is an unofficial tournament organized for our passionate TCG players. Unlike the official tournament matches, this format adopts a special rule set, so you won't be able to use your own decks.
Oh.
Instead, you'll have to build a deck by selecting cards out of the decks prepared by the organizers. And chances are you'll get to duel against some familiar faces.
Okay, sounds like fun already. All right, what about Ever-Motion Mechanical Painting and Heart of the Dice?
I think many
Ah,
of our
este evento
travelers
ya
have
hubo.
played Ever-Motion Mechanical Painting before, but this game introduced by a dreamer from Fontaine has undergone a few new changes. So this time around, you need to adjust the position of the mechanical painting surfaces by swapping or rotating them first, and then install the appropriate gears on the preset points to restore the painting. And I've heard that the paintings are all based on Genius Invocation TCG cards. How awesome is that?
That's gonna be so cool. And based on the people we've met,
Vale,
you
este
should
evento,
never
este minijuego ya se
underestimate
hizo.
Odyssey's pursuit of mechanical designs. But of course, I'm sure our keen travelers should be able to restore those paintings with just a few attempts. Or more than just a few attempts if people need it.
Lastly, we have Heart of the Dice, which is a combat game mode. During combat, you'll be able to obtain random elemental dice by defeating monsters. Use the suppressive roll skill to consume all the dice you possess and unleash a shockwave that deals damage to nearby opponents.
Vale, matar
while also
enemigos,
granting
conseguir
random
dados
buffs.
y con los dados
More
más,
dice
más
consumed
daño de
matching the
elemental.
elemental type of the active character
Tal
will
que
result
así.
in greater damage dealt by the shockwave and higher chances of obtaining more buffs.
Okay, it seems like these are some special dice, so we'd better make good use of them.
Yep, and travelers will be happy to know that there are a variety of rewards waiting in these events. In addition to primo gems and enhancement materials, rewards also include a new 4-star bow called Ibis Piercer, along with its exclusive refinement materials.
Yay! So exciting! All right, that's all we have regarding the main event in the upcoming version. On to our next correspondent.
A ver, necesito la caja y la misión
I
de,
still have something else to report.
Oh, okay.
In version
de
3.7,
legendarias.
there'll not only be a Genius Invocation event, but also a major update to the
Nuevas
TCG
cartas
game
de los
itself.
arcontes.
What? Oh, okay, that's awesome. What can we expect to see in the new update
Vale.
then?
So, in the upcoming version, many new cards will be added to Genius Invocation TCG, including character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's also noteworthy that the cards of the Animo, Geo, Electro, and Dendro Archons will also be available after the update. So we can
Ooh,
expect to see some incredible and fun new decks.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be quite the update.
And there's more. So, with so many cards being added, how could we fully enjoy them without some new game modes? So, in version 3.7, the Arena of Champions mode will be available too.
And
The
what will be
PvP.
different about this mode?
Glad you asked. In this mode, travelers must use their deck to duel against each other and accumulate a total of 5 victories.
Ooh.
As you can imagine, that can be a serious test even for a seasoned duelist. Plus, 3 defeats will result in a failed challenge attempt, and you'll have to start all over. So, if you're
Aquí habrá mucho de
if you're
flawless, para
feeling
intentar
confident about your
flawless.
deck and your TCG
O sea,
skills,
sin perder
be
ni
sure to
una.
come to the Cat's Tail and give it a shot.
Okay, that sounds pretty intense. Will there be anything for someone less experienced, maybe like myself?
No worries, I got you. Okay, so another TCG mode is called the Forge Realms Temper, which will also be available.
Vale, esto lo voy a ir adelantando. Eventos de TCG que no jugaré.
What's happening? What is going
That
on?
sounds cute. Where's it coming from?
I got so caught up in listening to you two talking that I almost forgot that I'm on the job. Anyway, here I am.
Aww.
Oh.
I have an urgent delivery for you. Please sign here, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a good review. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Segundo código. Es que estos artes siempre molan. Y aquí está lo que van a tardar. Cuando lleguen aquí finaliza. Yoimiya y esta nueva, la nueva.
Welcome back, travelers. Our 2 special correspondents this time are
It's me! It's Jenny Yokobori, the voice of Yoimiya! Hi, everybody! I'm so excited to be here! Doing the special program, this is one of the most exciting moments of my life.
Yay!
Woo! Meowdy, travelers. I'm Julia Gu, voice actress for the new playable character, Kirara.
Okay,
Kirara.
so you were in a kitty box just now, so thank you for that urgent delivery.
Yup, that's just Kirara's job. She is a courier like no other.
More like Purrier.
Ooh. Meowster for done.
Nice.
But before we get to hear more about Kirara, why don't we check her out first?
Yay!
Let's do it!
Whoa, the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job. Coming through. Service with a smile.
Perverse. Mia. A ver.
Oh my
El
gosh,
kit.
I want her to be my best friend. She's so cute!
Voy a mirar quién es su voice, su seiyuu en japonés.
I know.
Did you guys see her in the little box? It was like, oh, she coming. Oh, she coming.
Su
Also, her ult is like really
I
Hiro
want to eat the jellies. I want to eat those slimes.
Sayumi.
Kirara works as a courier for Komaniya Express and often
A ver
makes
de cuál
international
es más, a ver.
deliveries. She's also a yokai from Inazuma called a Nekomata, and there's nothing she can't deliver.
Oh, okay, that explains like the cute little kitty cat tails and why her shoes are like those cute little cat claws. They have like the toe beans at the bottom, and I want a pair.
So, actually, those are just her regular feet.
Oh, then I'm
What?
embarrassed.
For Kirara, even though she could use her yokai powers to
No me suena de nada, ni uno de los que hace.
Feels more comfortable using her own claws to move.
That
And
makes
her own
sense. They're
beans.
so cute.
They really are. And also, Kirara has 2 tails. Can you tell us anything about that?
Oh, yeah. It said that the tail represents a Nekomata's potential. So, with 2 tails, I guess this means that Kirara is a really powerful yokai. Some bandits might assume that Kirara is an easy target, thinking that it would be easy to steal a package from a young girl, but
Fools.
they are in
No me
fact
suena de
fools,
ninguno.
and this mistake
De
always
ningún
ends with the
ningún
bandits
personaje.
running off after she gives them a good thrashing.
I'm obsessed with this. So
She's awesome.
just little kitty cat girl boss. Like, okay, and having her as your courier basically like determines that
No me
your package is
suena.
gonna get there safe. That is incredible service.
El sello no me suena de
no
nada.
doubt about that. Kirara is a very responsible worker and will do her best to ensure every order she receives is delivered. Of course, if the client can spare a meowment, she doesn't
A
mind
ver.
receiving a good
Voy a avanzar.
about her work and enjoy a chance to visit places.
Están hablando un poco de lo que hace, que no interesa.
They can get
For Dendro Element Sword user and can
Usa espada, pero no tiene espada.
World exploration more efficient.
Okay, her attacks look amazing. She swipes just like a cat using its claws. I love it.
Yeah, she is a Nekomata after all. Additionally, her exploration talent allows her to move near birds or other smaller animals without startling them.
She's an apex predator. I love it.
Ah, vale, tiene como que los animales no huyen.
It's gonna be easier to get
O no se asustan.
fowl and raw meat and easier to hunt.
Yeah, watch out, Timmy. Sorry.
Assassins.
Okay,
So, put Kirara
Escudo y esa.
Really tell me more about it, right? Meow.
no problem at all.
Thank you. Yes.
In this state, Kirara will deal dendro damage upon slamming into enemies, but more unique for jumping ability.
She'll be able
State.
Vale, esto mejor cuando usándolo se verá.
She'll deliver an explosion.
to
Prefiero más.
that the bombs are kitty shaped because I'm obsessed with that.
she is livery for the
Wait,
it's because you have information on Yoimiya's story quest.
I totally
Es
do.
una
I was just
versión de
being realistic.
Yoimiya, hostia. Yoimiya como un arconte, que los arcontes son los únicos que tienen
The
dos.
decree has been repealed for some time now, and Yoimiya
Carasius
is able to go
Sauratus
out
Chapter
into the
2.
outside world. In version 3.7, the second act to Yoimiya's Carasius Aratus story quest is about
Yo,
to
me encanta.
begin.
Me encanta.
She will be embarking on a globe-trotting adventure, heading to Sumeru, the Nation of Wisdom, alongside the Traveler.
It's a pretty far trip.
I mean, personally, I'm really looking forward to it too. Not that I'm biased or anything. I seriously cannot wait to experience what happens in the 3.7 update.
Right?
And, and you know, traveling with a girl is easygoing and cheerful and cool and amazing.
Yeah.
Not that I'm biased or anything, as Yoimiya will be a joy. I think she's probably like the best like travel companion. Again, not biased or anything. But to ensure that everyone gets the most out of this story quest, I'm gonna be a good bean and I will not say any spoilers. That way our travelers get the chance to
Muy bien hecho,
explore the
Yoimiya.
story.
No digas
I'll be
spoilers.
good.
Okay.
But
That's nice of you.
Thank you. Yes, see? I'm good.
Vale.
But when the
Evento de
time comes,
TCG.
I hope Yoimiya's new story can bring everyone's
Misión,
just
nuevo
like
personaje.
wisdom.
Misión legendaria de Yoimiya.
Worse.
Ding.
For sure.
And we're not biased.
No, not
No.
biased.
No, none of us.
Faltan después estos eventitos que hacen.
Honest.
Also, kind of like speaking of honesty, I was honestly wondering what new companions can travelers invite for their teams in version 3.7.
Ahora los
That
gachapones.
takes us to our event wishes. I think this is something our travelers are always interested in. So, for further details about 3.7's event wishes, please
Yoimiya.
direct your attention
En
to
el
the
segundo
big
eran
screen.
Kazuha y Yoimiya ya y Kirara en la primera.
What? Oh,
According to
Voy a intentar
reliable
sacarme algún
sources,
dupe de
the first
Yoimiya.
half of 3.7's event wishes will boost drop rates for Yoimiya and Yaimiko.
Lo voy a
At the
intentar.
same time, Kirara will also be making her debut in these event wishes, so travelers who want Kirara might want to take note. And the second half of version
Kazuha
3.7's
y
event wishes
Alhacen.
will see Kaitahara Kazuha and Alhacen getting their own reruns.
Sarah, why are you talking like that?
Because we're reporters.
Thanks, Sarah. With the help of their companions, we hope that all our travelers will be able to keep happily exploring Tavad. And now to Jenny with the weather.
The weather is still weather. Anyways, when travelers follow Yoimiya to Sumeru, they might also encounter their old friend Kaveh. This is because Kave's very own hangout.
Cajo, este va a estar muy bien. Este a la gente le va a gustar, yo creo.
Ah, our master architect from Sumeru.
Yeah, and Kaveh is quite the character. Even though he seems super carefree, he has certain principles that he always clings to. I'm sure as we spend time with him during the hangout, we'll get to know him a lot better.
Oh, we're gonna be besties in no time. So travelers interested in learning more about Kaveh will get to experience his stories firsthand in version 3.7. Definitely
Venga.
something to look forward to.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo! Now that we've covered the new stories coming our way, I think we can move on to some news about other fun events coming in version
Evento.
3.7. What do you think?
I think that's a very good idea, Sarah, my friend. Okay, so
Vale, este evento es el de hacer los minijuegos.
also be
Excited?
First event. In version 3.7, the Divine Ingenuity
That lets you just
has been upgraded a bit, and the development team has specifically
Ah, vale,
designed some
el de
stages
Tower
for everyone to
Defense.
challenge and get used to the rules. For example, the first stage requires you to build a mechanic with.
Okay, yes, so fun
Tower
story.
Defense, el de coger este era de minijuegos distintos.
As for the third stage, the Artificer Core will allow people to buy
Y derrotar enemigos, vale.
keep off bestower before engaging.
Confirm. We can use
Y que puedes crear tú los tuyos y compartirlos.
Opponent settings. Even buffs and buff bestowers.
even everyone should, you know,
well, hopefully they'll also sprinkle some ingenuity as
abs, tomato, tomato. Yes.
Oh dear. So fall into must clear them together.
Yeah.
For they'll
seem like they're gonna be really difficult.
I don't have a good answer for you other than the fact that people are kind of their own stages.
hope all everyone
Event called the Feast of the Departed Warriors. A mysterious domain has appeared.
Vale, un dominio en el que saldrán enemigos y tendrás que vencerlos.
Let me give a quick overview for anyone who might series and the difficulty multiplier in this challenge.
Vale, este evento hubo uno parecido.
That'd be doing
By completing
Estos eventos son un poco de
turning event
relleno.
for version 3.7 called Phase Trials Hypothesis. Is proponent. Also,
helps.
are on as well.
this one work.
Vale.
When they get
Evento el de derrotar.
to enter the time dilation state. In this state, they can identify the weaknesses
Vale, esto.
mid-battle and select opportune moments to capture more weaknesses in their opposition before using their super sense skill to deal massive damage.
Ooh, having the ability to detect weaknesses is very helpful. Is pretty incredible.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool.
Channeling.
Remember,
Okay.
seriously,
Vale, este evento ya uno parecido a este. El último código. Que este arte. Estos artes me parecen preciosos.
All our reporters have returned to the studio now, which means we've reached the conclusion of our program.
This has been so much
Vale,
fun.
que-
Sherry.
Wait for
Okay.
time in my
Venga.
Oh
this
my
has been-
god. So excited. Yes.
Pace to invest happy everyone, so hope you all have a
Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.
Vale. Y esto es un sneak peek de el próximo parche, no el 3.7, 3.8 Fontaine. Que se podrá bucear. Y nada, y esto ha sido todo. Espero que os haya gustado, que apoyéis y nada. Adiós.